Healing isn't a straight line, especially with endometriosis. It's a very, very windy road. And I'm sorry I'm not scaring you. It's a windy road of progress, setbacks sometimes, and resilience. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Life Bloom. My name is Joanne Oyedoku. If you're new here, welcome. Let me say this loud. Healing is not a straightforward process. It doesn't look like a perfect glow-up montage. It's not a checklist you get to tick off and never look back. Especially if you're living with a chronic illness like endometriosis. I'm sure you must have heard about my story and how I dealt with endometriosis more than half of my year on earth. Healing is messy, very, very messy. But at the same time, it can be beautiful. It can be frustrating. For sure, it's very slow. And you know what? It is completely valid. Valid to you alone. Some days you feel unstoppable and ready to conquer mountains. Other days, just brushing your teeth or brushing your hair feels like a big win. And that's not failure, that's healing. The truth is, healing looks like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step backward. Feeling good for a week, then crashing for 2 weeks. Just like my case, I was discharged, came back home, and after 5 days, I was back in the hospital. Discharged again, came back home and went back. Crying because your progress doesn't look like someone else's progress, or celebrating tiny wins that others doesn't even notice. Healing isn't a linear equation because our body is complex. Your pain and my pain has history, and our recovery is just personal to us. You know, we live in a world very obsessed with productivity. So when you and I need rest, when we slow down, when we say no to protect our energy, people question it. Why did you say no? Why can't you do it? Why this? Why that? But here's the thing. Healing is an act of rebellion in a world that pushes you and I through pain. You don't owe anybody a timeline. You don't have to look sick enough for your illness to be real. You don't need a before and after photo to prove your growth. Your journey, like I said earlier on, is valid to you and you alone. And the earlier you know that, the better for you and I, because we then take ownership of our healing. And that's what makes the healing journey personal to us. Setbacks are not a sign of failure. They're part of the process. Sometimes our body needs the rest more than the action. Sometimes slowing down is the healing that our body needs. Sometimes just that 5-minute nap, or just laying on your bed and just closing your eyes. Even if you're not sleeping, that's all our body needs. That's all the healing we need. Ask yourself, what did this flare up teach me? What boundary did I need to reinforce my healing? What support am I missing to help in my healing journey? Like I said in my previous video, our support system are key to our healing. So do you have one support system? Do you have a community of support system around you that can help support you in your healing journey? Again, one of the things that we also need in our healing journey is grace. Giving ourselves grace. That's what chronic healing requires. Grace for your body, grace for our healing, grace for our emotions, grace for our limitations. Sometimes we expect too much, even from this body, and we need to give our body grace. Yes, we do, to be honest. So, if you're healing and it's hard, you feel no one gets it, I see you. I've been there before, and I know how it feels. And your story matters. Your slow days are not wasted days. Your body is doing everything it can. Your body is doing its very best every single minute. So keep showing up. Keep honoring those small wins. And if you need a reminder like this, you are in the right place. If you're on vacation, you are in the right place. If you're watching me on your bed, you're in the right place. If you're just taking a rest, you are in the right place. Anywhere you are, in your journey of healing, it's the right place. If this message resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content on women's wholeness and wellness, endometriosis, and other chronic illnesses. We talk about everything. We talk about our faith, how the God factor is a major foundation of our healing journey. Someone may need to hear this. Please share it with them, because together we can navigate the journey of healing. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, you're not alone. You're not alone. And please, your journey is valid and it's personal. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye and God bless.